So I came here to this country like 2010 for a master degree education
What country did you come from?
from Turkey.
Okay, cool.
Then
And why this country? Did you have family here or?
No, nobody was here. I was searching for online which country I can go for master degree, but I know it's better to come to here for more opportunity than here. But my plan was just to coming here and just getting study and go back for my country and start a business.
Yeah.
But I see here more opportunity.
Okay.
Then I just decided to stay here and just start my business.
Okay, so tell me about that. How was the journey? How did you you got your master's degree?
Yeah, after that, I was looking for opportunity for what I can do here.
Okay.
And then I just see the for opportunity actually for kitchen and bath business.
Okay.
Because I did my degree for international business. I want to try and do import and export. But I see for something opportunity in this country and also for this area, metropolitan area, as an opportunity for the kitchen and bath businesses.
Why kitchen and bath? Like, did you have a friend? Did you?
Yeah, I have a friend. He was doing this business, and I just started for training with him, working with him.
Okay.
And after 6 months, I decided to open my business. And my first business is open in Herndon.
Okay.
Then we just second second one showroom we opened in Columbia, Maryland.
Okay.
And then opened the third one is in Leesburg.
Wow.
Then now we have almost 10 locations right now.
So you're doing something right.
Yeah, we do. I mean, if you do your business right and you take care of your customers, then there's opportunity for you to keep going up.
Now I have a question. Are you the one who's going in and doing everything by yourself, or do you have an amazing team that's helping?
Of course, so I cannot do everything myself. For beginning, I just doing everything, just a sales point doing myself.
Yeah.
We have a concept for just one-stop shop. So we have a showrooms each locations, and there's all the materials and selection over there. We do design and providing all the materials.
Okay.
Then a designer or salesperson just take care of that section. Then we pass in for project manager for just taking care of the projects.
Okay.
Then we have an actual crew. There's a teamwork. That's gonna be just another
goes
key
out
thing.
and installing it. And how did you realize it was time to grow? Because you used to do it yourself, at least the sales piece. How did you go from one location in Herndon to Maryland, and then all the other 9?
Because for more demands.
Okay.
And when we see open the first location in Herndon, then a limited budget for the advertising that time when I started.
Yeah.
Even that there is lots of a demand for our company and this business.
Yeah.
Then we started doing with that way. Then we just set up a team for salesman and project management and for crew and that kind of teams. We have enough teams. Then we decided for growing up, and we opened more locations. And because we know that there's more demand for this business.
Yeah.
Then decided for doing that, and just also when you do your jobs right, then getting more referral customers. This is most of the things for in this country, referral base. So we see that for coming from the referral, most of the customers, and we make it more our jobs more right, and just make it happy customers and coming more business.
Now you said I see in this country. Are you saying that in Turkey that even if you do a good job, they don't have the referrals based?
No, I mean, it can, but the only maybe difference is Google is working, Google reviews or other reviews more work in this country than other countries, not only Turkey. Most of the other countries, they don't care much about the same as here for the reviews and the referral.
How do people in other countries find who they're going to work with? What is a popular way people in Turkey?
Word of mouth, one, okay. Then, or there's pricing.
Okay.
And even
lots of negotiating, right?
Yes. That's here we're more looking for who's doing the job is right and get any a referral or just searching their own reviews in every platforms. Then if they have a good company, they don't mind to pay for $10,000 more than regular outside contractor.
Because they want it done right.
Yes.
And they know it'll be done right.
Yep.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's a good thing.
Yes, that's right. So in terms of challenges as you're growing and scaling your business, what's been some of the biggest, hardest challenges for you?
It's right now is quality control, because you hire more people to doing your jobs, but everybody's saying I do everything. But for beginning, then when you're just doing the actual work, they don't do everything nicely, then properly, they don't do done, and hard to find the right team, like right people to work for you, because it's employee like shortages and for everywhere. Like of course our business too. Then
But we
this-
have an unemployment, so
I don't know how it's gonna be possible when you just try to hire. Everybody's looking many things, but asking many benefits, but they don't do they don't want anything to do. They want
Yeah.
to work from home
yeah.
only.
It is. It's been a
Yes.
change. It's just been a shift where people are expecting to want to work from home. But like in my business, your business as well, except for sales, I guess you could sell from home, right? Or no, you have to be in a showroom.
Market is changing right now. Like
Yeah.
new companies just startup businesses doing for like remodeling business with as a working from home. Like designers connected for the customer, like online,
Yeah.
and try to get a measurements and starting for design and everything like virtually. And selection, even selection, they have like a nice 3D renderings and all the materials. They just send the customers. The customers trying to select all the materials from there. There's like a company based on the New York. There's a startup business. They just started doing that things for the young generation right now.
Yeah.
Maybe it's gonna be
Just some like VR stuff. You
Yeah.
put on like a VR headset or something, and you can go into
no.
a showroom virtually. That'd be kind of cool.
exactly. This business is also gonna be changed.
Yeah, that's going to be
gonna be-
crazy. Okay, so in terms of, so it sounds like people, staff, finding the right people, that's been like a challenge for you. How do you know who is a good fit? When you are meeting people, do you still do the hiring or do you have somebody else that does the hiring now?
Sometimes me and sometimes like a hiring manager, we have taken care of that. But the problem is that everybody's like not saying like upfront like the truth. They just say I do the great jobs and I have like lots of jobs complete done. I have a pictures or something.
Yeah.
But they just fake things. Most of them is, and they don't do like really good properly jobs.
How do you
Like we just
navigate that then?
we do training and we just can also be trying for small jobs, or if we have some projects
Yes,
also.
small
There's no
gigs.
customers in the house in living. We have like a Philip house project, so we just trying them there and see if they have any reference from before they used to work for other companies. We have most of them is like we know each other, and we just asking each others. So
Hey,
always
Johnny
discuss.
over here, was he actually
Yeah.
good or not?
And somebody say like he's pricey, or he's like he doesn't responsible. Most of the biggest challenge like for needs to be like a personality. So if your personality is good, then we can train them. Some of them there's
So
no
I
problem.
used to say that too. I used to say it's all about the personality. For my business, what I've learned is you still need to have the basic skills. You still need to know how to operate a camera, right?
Yep.
Like the personality is always,
That's
you can't train that, but
can train it, and all.
Yeah.
If personality is like is good, then you can just change it for like you can teach everything,
Yeah.
and you can just learn everything. But it's make it you like a tired you for if his personality is gonna be hard.
you don't
and
want to
it's
be
gonna,
around
yeah,
them. Yeah.
just fighting every day. Like he's saying like this is black, I'm saying this is white, but
Yeah.
that's not
Keep
changing
running around in
reality. Yeah,
circles.
that's the
true.
problem.
Okay, so besides people and then quality control, which is kind of tied to people, is there anything in terms of like that you would have done differently looking back on your success so far?
So we just changing like market is every year is changing. Like
Yeah.
not like you cannot study. I mean, you can stay for what it is behind like 2 years ago. So every year there's different challenge. You're just gonna improve yourself. This year is like especially marketing. Every year is different marketing strategy you have to. Otherwise, you're just gonna be losing some of the business.
Yes.
Like 10 years ago, there was the NG's list. You know,
Yep.
that's very popular, and most of the business coming through from them. And we have over like a couple of years, in 3 years or I think 3 or 4 years, we have 300 reviews over there, and most of the customers coming there. But then suddenly they sold the company, then just gonna be changed for strategy or something. Then there is no any more customers coming from there. Then we found for Google or for other like magazines for others, but every year's different tools is working and versus previous years. So we have a challenge for that. I mean, especially since the last year there's a interest rate problems in this country right now, and then mortgage crisis. Not a mortgage crisis, but mortgage issue for most of the people wants to wait for the interest rate comes down, then we can just get a home. But this has affected our business because somebody selling the house, they just renovate their house. Somebody buying the new house, they renovate the house. So this is giving for us more jobs from the previous years versus now. So that's the biggest challenge right now. We're just struggling that issue. As long as that's going to be come down for the interest rate, then we can continue for business. But again, every year different challenge. I mean, I cannot.
How do you stay on top of it? How do you know how to navigate and pivot? Do you have somebody that you work with? Are you just studying the market and seeing,
I'm like as an owner, and I just looking for that like one step forward every time. It's what's going on in the market, what's happening, and what is our business, and what is for challenge. So always trying to get action for that. So, and also from hearing from the people outside, from the customers, like we have lots of customers from different business they do, and this is good for us. We just going for different houses every day, then different people will meet, and we just communicate and see what's going on and what's going to be expectation for next year or this year. So that's going to be just give us for feedback too.
Yeah. What does your typical day look like as the owner of 10 different showrooms? And
starting from looking for emails and see
what time do you get up in the morning?
Usually I wake up like 6 o'clock, 6 a.m. Then I just...
You go straight to email?
Yeah, not
drink
just...
tea or...
Yeah, I'm doing that. I'm just... this is like smartphone is always in your hand and just see what's going on today. So like 5 years ago, 10 years ago, maybe I was looking for my emails before to go to bed. Yeah. But it was so stressful for me, I couldn't sleep. Like some customers are sending something, then I decided for not touching my emails before to go to sleep. Then open the emails for morning, then prep to get my kids to schools. I have one son is like a 9 and my daughter is like a 5.
Oh, nice.
So they just morning routines with them. Then after that, just gonna go for office. For Chantel, it's like a headquarter hours, and then see what's the plan for today and what we're gonna do. I have already scheduled. I'm just checking my schedule what I'm gonna do today. So then going from there, and during the day there's most of the issues happening. So I just gonna answer the phones and just find out the solution for them, just direction to them for we should do this, we should do this, because of my experience. Then finish
just putting out fires all day.
Yeah, all day. This business is like a stressful business because you just in your the customer house every day, different houses and different. Like we have not only for doing for countertop, not only doing for cabinet or something. We do the complete remodeling. It means you're touching everything. You are responsible from everything, and then you have lots of customers at the same time. Then it's gonna be a stressful day. I mean,
you guys have a big business. How did you learn about handling customers and clients? Because not everybody understands that.
Just the experience. I mean, like when I started for just maybe every week, maybe 4 customers, then see what's going on and what is the problems and how I can handle it myself. You're learning yourself. I mean, you just see the 4 problems and what needs to be action. If it does work, then you know it does work. Then for next customer, you're just gonna be your attitude is gonna be the same thing. So then each customer is giving for different experience. Then you're learning, but still I'm learning. And honestly, still different psychology for each customers. That's the problem too. I wish I just study for psychology for doing this business, because most of the part for this business I'm just saying like a psychological things, because each customer has a different psychology. So, same job, same quality, same materials. Some customers so happy, some customers not. So because they have something is their mind different, and they have different day they live, different psychology they have. So you have to approach for them what they just needed. So that's the problem.
My daughter's taking psychology now in her high school class, and I'm like, Layla, that's the best class you're going to take no matter what job or business that you want to start. You focus on psychology because it's a people business.
Yes, exactly.
And it's understanding people.
That's the number one thing for if you do the business, and you have to learn how to approach the people and how, because everybody's different.
Yeah.
So you cannot make it happy for everyone at the same time.
Yeah.
But you need to for different perspective looking for them or the different approach for each one, then we can be successful that way.
That's right. So if you're talking to a new business owner, not necessarily in your same industry, but just overall in general, what's some tips, 1 to 3 tips that they should be prepared for before they go into having their own business?
Uh, Again, like we just talk like about psychological things. You have to be like a patient and just like a psychological ready for business, because like this is like a not same as for you working with somewhere else. Because if working for one of the company, if something is going wrong and you don't like, you can say like I'm leaving, easy, and you can just looking for a new job. But if you have a business, like a divorce, you cannot just gonna easily for I'm just gonna give up this business. That's not easy.
Yeah.
So they should be like a patient for ready for that kind of issues, and the customer service, whatever do the business, even online or other things, you have to do the right customer service. You have to follow up every day your customers and your business, what we did today and what we did yesterday, and who's happy, who's not happy, and how I can make it happy them. So this is the second thing is for here to success business. And third one is like manage yourself and your cash flow and looking forward for 3 months or 1 year later, how we can manage the company. Because today we have a business, but 3 months, 6 months later, if there's no business, what are you gonna do? So you have to manage yourself and your business and as a cash flow, and to just get the action for always. You just think ahead for what's going to be happen for if something happen like this. You have to get some ready for scenarios for that.
Yeah, you
That's gonna
have that
be.
little hidden pot
Mm,
so that
yeah.
you can dig into.
Because I see like some friends, other people has a make a business and they make money, but they don't manage for that. And after 3 months later, 6 months later, for there's business goes down, they just scaring what I'm gonna do, because they're not ready for that. They just thinking business is like going always for make money.
Yeah,
That's the things.
you're right. I mean, especially in today's world where everything is shifting and changing.
Especially in the United States, I mean, there's maybe since that COVID is everything has changed.
Yeah.
They not get used to for that kind of things,
Yeah, because
and now
before that it was good. It was easy.
yeah.
All the home
All,
renovations, home sales, all the cash flow.
always they're thinking they can make like a paycheck and they can make money, and until like COVID. But after COVID, everything has changed.
Yeah.
So in the other countries, already knows how to manage for that kind of things.
Because
But
they've gone through it
yes,
before, right?
yes,
Yeah.
and here is not ready for that. So that's why just people are not able to manage. Some of them like get a suicide for that. Maybe
I
you
was
hear
just
it.
thinking that. I didn't say that, but I was just thinking that's why because we're so fragile.
Yep.
We haven't been
I see.
like,
I read it like many magazines, like other
that's
stuff,
sad.
and like suicide, they're just getting increased especially for younger generation.
Yeah.
They're not able to manage that. They don't know how to manage that.
Yeah.
Their life and they were for business.
Yeah. That's sad.
Okay.
Any parting words you have for our listeners? Anything else on your heart that you want to share?
I can tell you from like if somebody like make a business, so they can have to be careful and they have to be ready for that. Actually, like they shouldn't do the business for just making it for business. They have to be like a business plan, strategy, and all the scenarios for they have to think about it and before they starting business, because the business is completely different than working for someone else, because you're just losing lots of things. I mean, if you like a failed one of your first business and you're just gonna be scaring about for second attempt for that, then just gonna be your life is gonna be continue without just opening another business. Most of the people scared about that because of the for fail. If
Yeah.
you lose a lot of money, it's completely the trust. I mean, the problem for them. There's gonna be not gonna encourage for again for starting anything there. I just say easy to making business in this country. I can say, and they should do starting business versus working
Yeah.
somewhere, because
I agree.
that's very like opportunity, a very big opportunity. Like every different sector, like industry here, where you can make a business easily, and versus working somewhere, because this is the country is giving to you for that opportunity. Like that's why don't scare. They just be just ready and just start your business.
There we go. I love it. One last thing. What resource? Do you have a certain resource or a book or a course or something that you would recommend?
Honestly, I don't. I just always reading for like a financial advisor for daily basis for Twitter. They're just sharing and just comparing with the other countries and every day or every month, just different. I do analysis for going economics where, and just comparing for different financial advisor post on the every they putting that Twitter. So and see, and I just gonna get my action. So not everybody's saying like the same truth, but that's why I'm just gonna comparing for each other's. So then just gonna thinking my side how I can just
So you're creating it.
Yes.
So basically, just talk to you. No.
Yeah. No, I'm just not the expert, so I just doing trying my business just better and just getting more grow up for this business and just invest for other businesses. So I just gonna try to make it for some international business still from my country and here.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Thank you so much for being
You're
on
welcome.
our show, sharing. You've got lots of wisdom, lots of value. When you create your own like newsletter or something where you're sharing tips, you'll have to let me know so we can put it in the podcast notes.
Thank you so much. Thank you for inviting me today and just doing the interview with me. And thank you so much, everything.
You're welcome.